Okay. Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that has refused to be fixed, Code here. And welcome back to Minecraft. Hello everyone, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna continue with the game today, no surprise there, we all saw this one coming. Congrats Spinne on being first, big congratulations to you. Yeah, hope everyone's having a decent day today. Decent if not fantastic day, one can only hope. Um, so, today, Minecraft, right? Um, we're doing the thing where we mine and we craft. Ah, right. You do that, of course. You take care of Neon in Limbus Company, while I jump right in to the world and see what we have to do today. I do really want to work towards unlocking more magic. That is absolutely something that I require. Also, we're gonna start the playlist. Wait, adjust the audio a bit. That should be good, probably. Okay. Checking. Nothing of importance was fished up. Tragic. Also, right. For anyone who's not aware, apparently things can spawn in here now, which is actually not something that I wanted. It's definitely not intentional for stuff to be here, but I guess we have things spawning here now. Anyway, I want to learn magic today, I've decided. I want to keep learning magic, I should say, to be more specific. Now, there are a few things that still require attention. For example, I think I require level 3 for a lot of these things that I still don't have. Yeah, I require tier 3 for quite a few things, and I think... Where is it? Explosion actually works on tier 2, okay. In that case, I want to try some stuff out. What was sensitive again? Was there anything for explosion? Doing more damage than harm. Extract? Explosion? Cause explosion to not destroy blocks that drop. Yes, that is what I need. So I need extract on my explosions, because I want to develop a mining spell, I've decided. Whoops. I really gotta be more careful around here, huh? How about I do the stuff outside? Just so I don't accidentally cause problems in my own base. Okay. So what was it? C? To open the menu, there we go. Spell 2. It's gonna be a projectile spell. And I want it to be an explosion. Now, if I were to dampen the explosion, just so it deals less damage, then extract, and also amplify. Actually, no, not amplify. AoE. That's a big cost, but I do want to see if the mining blast would work like this. I am very curious about it, okay? It's dampened, so it should deal less damage, and it has a lot of extra additional AoE. Hopefully this works like I imagine it to. Because I'm pretty sure dampen should just, you know, it said decreased effectiveness, so I assume that's decreased damage. Decreased damage with massive AoE and extract, which should be perfect. That is not nearly as much AoE as I would have expected. Considering how much AoE I put in there. That really did barely anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does break the blocks pretty efficiently. I guess because I dampened it, it has problems breaking harder materials. Should I try it without the dampening and just add more AoE instead? I guess it's worth a shot. Since the AoE isn't nearly as big as I would have thought, I'm gonna try that. So screw the damage decrease, we're going full damage mode. Get rid of dampen, and instead add more AoE. Yeah, no, that does seem to be better. I'm not sure if that's because of the increased AoE or because I got rid of the dampening. Maybe the extra damage is necessary so it can actually break through blocks better. And yeah, I can still stay very close to it. Has a bit of recharge. But it does break a lot of blocks. And I do wonder, if I do this in the Nether, where the blocks have, like, close to no durability, I assume it'll be able to handle stuff way more efficiently. One can assume. I also have to try out to see if this is actually going to be able to break dungeon blocks. Now, I do want to quickly see by comparison. How good is this? This one has the downside of using ammo and having limited durability, but... yeah, actually, I think it might be better. And the explosion staff has startup lag, whereas the other one, like the spellbook, doesn't have startup lag. And this doesn't get rid of materials. I think Mining Blast is absolutely the better spell for mining, at least. I assume the explosion wand deals more damage. Probably. But yeah, I dare say this is pretty good. Now, obviously, as I said, I can't spam it, because it does consume, like, roughly half of my mana bar, I think just below half, right? Yeah. It consumes roughly half of my mana bar to cast it once, but considering how quickly the mana bar refills, it's really a non-issue, especially because this is not a combat spell. For combat spells, having quick recovery is actually a lot more necessary, whereas for stuff like this, it's totally manageable to have longer recovery time, because it's not like I'm under pressure. I think that was a decent test run for Mining Blast. I'm just checking. Okay, so Z and X cycle through, but Z also opens up another menu, so I gotta be cautious of that. Okay, what other spells do I need to develop? Oh, V is also really useful. Okay, let's see. Mining Blast is absolutely gonna be red. Sound. There we go. And I assume that is also... Wait, no. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Green. And... sound was... Tempest. There we go. And then for the second one... this one gets to be red. And is gonna sound... like that. Okay. That is separate, right? Yeah. So meaning this will still be... No, the sound carried over. Why? Sound. Tempest Fairy. Save it. 2 sounds. Fire. Why is it coming more from one side? Anyway, that should do it now. Okay. So that's Mining Blast done and developed. Let's see what other spells I can get in here. Spell 3. I do want to experiment a little bit, although I do not have everything yet. It is definitely annoying. Familiars. Don't have any. Okay, let's see. I mean, these are just good to have, I think. Wait, self. 10. Self. Wait. Why is it not doing anything? Why can I not see my spells anymore? What is... Hang on. Okay, now I can see them again. Self. Craft. And I'm just gonna call this craft. And the 9 is gonna be self. E-chest inventory. And I'm just gonna call storage. Well, you know what? Just call it pocket. No, that sounds too much like a pocket dimension. I'm just gonna call it storage, it's simple. Now storage, I think the color doesn't really matter here, but let's make it purple anyway. And the sound for it. You know what, it doesn't need a sound. This one also doesn't need a sound, so... And this one gets the color of orange. Okay, so that's these two. I've already developed 3 more spells. We're off to a great start, aren't we? What else is there that I would really need? Is there some kind of... There must be a fortune enchantment then, right? If it says this can't be combined with fortune. Pull. Name, invisibility, interact, flare, LA, cut. Crush. Underwater. That reminds me, I do want to try something. Neon, thank you for the raid. How was Limbus Company? Hello, hello, hello. Hope you had a fun stream. A very fun stream. Ooh, now this I gotta try. Hang on. So this, conjure water, and then... Isn't there a freeze spell? Oh no, I don't have it yet. I can't make that spell. Forget it. Bloody fun, I would sure hope so. What is infuse? Hang on. Right, that. Let's say, is that so? Anyway, how are you doing now that you joined? I'm just still trying to figure some stuff out here. I do want to try a firework spell, just for the sake of it. So... Hang on! If I use self-firework, would that basically give me infinite rockets to propel myself with an elytra? Just curious. Anyway. Great go-to spell? I wouldn't doubt it. You know, let's make just a fancy firework spell. So firework. Amplify. Extend time to make it go higher, right? Yeah. Extend time. And then just... Okay, max amplify, extend time, extend time. Anything else I could add to it to make it fun? I need to get leap, I know. I also need to get freeze. I know there's some stuff that I need to get a higher tier for, and for the higher tier I need, what was it? I need to fight some certain mob that I'm not sure how to get currently. You know what? I could also just add a second firework. Let's do that actually. Can I add a delay? Delay. Firework. And double amplify. And extend time. I'm just gonna call this one, I don't know, let's just be uncreative celebration or something. I don't know. I just want to try some stuff out. And I mean, I have 10 slots, nothing's stopping me here. Color for this one, rainbow, duh. And sound. Yeah, whatever. Works. Works for me. Happy with it. Okay. So what I have currently is I have this spell, which is just and the wonderful part is it's pretty spammable. Perfect. I have this, which is just nice. I have this. Again, very simple spells, but they do their job. Rising Slash, obviously. I have... Alright, this is another new spell I developed. You can see I tested it out a bit here, Spinne. My wonderful skill of Mining Blast. It works, okay? I initially wanted to change it a bit. I had Dampen on it to reduce the damage it deals, but then I realized I think Dampen might also reduce how many blocks it can destroy. And so I removed that in exchange for adding even more AoE to it. More like Bite and Blast. No, we don't do that here. But yeah, this is a good one. I mean, it consumes a lot of mana, don't get me wrong, but since it's not a combat spell, it's not like I'm gonna need to be super cautious with mana conservation for this. So, yeah. I do wonder if it's strong enough to destroy dungeon blocks. Because if it is, this would have made my life a lot easier to have earlier on. Of course, I don't know for sure. I'm gonna have to test that out. I compared it to Megumin Staff, and it is definitely more powerful than Megumin Staff. And unlike Megumin Staff, it doesn't destroy the blocks that it drops. And it has no limited durability and doesn't consume any ammo, just mana, which regenerates anyway. I have also had a thought about killing the Ender Dragon again in the future, and honestly, since the Ender Dragon is constantly flying, wouldn't just like The Wind Shear spell, where is it? Wouldn't this be like super broken against the dragon if you just have like a projectile spell with like 2 speed ups, then Wind Shear, and then just a bunch of Amplify? Wouldn't that just like completely demolish the Ender Dragon? Just wondering, because the Ender Dragon is constantly high above the ground, and a spell that deals more damage the higher a target is off the ground, and if it travels fast enough and I can use it in relatively quick succession. But yeah, anyway. We need to figure some stuff out. So let me go home real quick. Careful with this one, especially if it's set to Mining Blast. I'd rather not have it set to that while I'm running around my base. For obvious reasons. Right, I did collect some copper as well. Put the bushes away for now. What version is this on? We're on 1.19.2. I'll put it in here for now. Stupid, I know, but that's why I have a lot of stuff I'm gonna need for future building projects, so in it goes for the time being. All this stuff here is just from me testing out Mining Blast. I fired it off like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times? Okay, maybe a little bit more than that, but still. This is just from a test run. And I'm very curious how well it would perform if I went to the Nether to go blast mining with it. So many things to test out with Mining Blast, honestly. It seems like such a handy spell. Oh, I know that Create is in that version. In this version, I've been thinking about when I want to add it for a long time now. Actually, for quite a bit, I've been playing with the idea of adding it today, but I've decided against it after all. It will be happening pretty soon, honestly. Again, the Create mod has been in my must-add category since forever ago. Like, it's been in there. It's been sitting in my mod folder almost since the beginning of me doing this series, just not activated yet. And trust me, it will be activated sooner or later. Okay, so things I need to try out. Blast mining in the Nether. Oh, right. And Spinne, hang on real quick. Right, the Archmage spellbook. Wilden Tribute. Obtained by defeating the Wilden Chimera, see Ritual of Summon Wilden. How do I Ritual of Summon Wilden? Is that like in here? Somewhere? Interesting, this one can actually be made. Oh yeah, there it is. And it is one I can make. Consumed unused without augments, this ritual will summon a random variety of wild monsters for a short duration. When augmented with Wild Spike, Wild Horn, and a Wild Wing, this ritual will summon the Wild Chimera. Okay, so first I need the materials, which means I need to just do a regular summon Wilden. Okay, so for now I need to make one of the regular ones. It is actually pretty affordable. Well, the block of emerald is definitely the most expensive part of it. Interesting. Wait. Excuse me, for 4 emeralds? For 4 emeralds instead of a whole emerald block and whatever else? Yeah, obviously I had no intention of doing these inside my base. I'm not stupid. So you need an arcane core. Expensive to make, but it would make it easier. Ah, but I also need to get that villager up to, what was it, rank 10, right? Playlist broke. I was really helpful because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs open on top of the tab that the playlist is actively running in. But it still broke. Shame. So yes, I have everything in the playlist open, hoping that the playlist is gonna be fully loaded in constantly, but I guess it's just not enough. Actually gonna deposit the staff and the lace powder again. Because now that I have the mining blast, I don't think I need Mega Man staff on me at all times. I can always grab another one should the time arise. Where was I? Right. Villager trade for the Summon Wilden. Thanks for the lurk. Which needs the arcane core, which needs source stone. Which is a source gem. And 8 blocks around it. What else do I need for it? Hang on. So that's 2 gems, 2 gold. Pretty cheap, all things considered. Deep Slate should do the trick. Alright, let's get to work. Make that real quick. I should have more source gems in the library. I should easily have 2. Or I only have 1. That is not a problem. I'll just make another one. Okay. And luckily in the overworld I am currently in a village, so... Ooh, but I am gonna need, what was it? I'm gonna need to level the guy up to level 3, right? So that's a little bit annoying. Because I don't even know what they trade. Anyway, let's just make the core, go to the village, find out what they trade. Okay, where are the residents? Hello? Hello, hello. I'm looking for some trades. If it wouldn't be any trouble, I would appreciate to trade. Is no one home? I mean, it's nighttime, so I guess everyone's just locked themselves in. I mean, there's an iron golem, but that's not exactly a resident. No. No. I hear one. Ah. You, kind sir, would you be interested in learning a job? Please. This would be a very nice occupation, don't you think? Why are you just standing on that table? Fine, I'll bring your workstation up to you. Please, do your thing. There we go. Grants mana regen when consumed for 4 emeralds, okay. Why can I? I would like to keep trading. There we go. Mage Bloom Fiber. Right, can't exactly make that yet because I haven't found any Mage Blooms. Fine by me though, fine by me. So I'll just grab a bunch of emeralds to trade. And then I'll be back, okay? You just stay here, stay safe. Keep your job, and I'll see you in a moment. Crops of the Wild, I got the advancement of the day, it seems. Guess I didn't have tomato seeds yet. Okay, while I wait for my stone to recharge, let me just check if there's anything else of note over here. No, not really. Okay. So how many emeralds should I take just to play it safe? Probably a lot, right? Probably as many as I can. Also, I need to remember, I need to find powdered snow at some point. So if I see any snowy area, I definitely have to go there. Because without powdered snow, I can't make the freeze spell component, and I need the freeze spell component. Also, could I just... Yep. Just bread. Oh, but I guess I never learned leather caps. That was just free. Also, Gabe! Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. How was the rest of your Bug Snacks stream? Hope you had a lot of fun. Just the most fun. I sure hope. You know what? Ah, never mind, never mind. Never mind, it's not done. Hey, I can still do it! Defeated all the legend. Nice. Very nice. Okay, now it should be done. Okay, we can go. So, we need a lot of emeralds. Also, hi Bones. Emeralds, 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 emeralds. Emeralds, emeralds. I require emeralds. And we're here. Okay. They're expensive. Don't I have some lying around that I can just grab? Pretty sure I do. I'm gonna grab 2 stacks from here instead of making more. I think that's a reasonable choice. Hi, Bones. Hello, hello, hello. Let's just go in here. Right, anything in here that I could have, you know, turned into something else yet, but didn't? I don't think so, right? Yeah, of course I already learned all of this. Why wouldn't I have, obviously? Okay, that should be plenty of emeralds to trade. You know what else I'll do while I'm out and about? Let's grab a few of these. Not saying I want anything permanent, but I could get a few new identities while I'm out and about, so might as well make the most of it, right? And since I still gotta wait for that to finish, I might also just do my thing over here. Up until recently I would have used the hoe, but apparently some other mod makes it so the hoe actually breaks stuff instead of just right-click harvesting it. Which I think is due to... it might be due to Quark, in all honesty. Alright, you take care of the lawn, Gabe. Thanks again for the raid. I do appreciate it. The hoe. How dare the hoe betray me? Never trust a hoe. You should never trust a hoe. I guess. At least not in Minecraft. Okay, put that in here for now so I have more space. And remember, each carrot and each potato is equal to an entire steak in EMC value, so I just collected like multiple stacks of steaks essentially just by harvesting my crops. Good stuff. So yeah, I won't run into food troubles as long as I just take care of my farms like this. You know what? Sure, might as well. This stuff isn't as valuable, but then again, neither are carrots and potatoes apparently, so... Whoops, already filled up again. I even have a poisonous potato, which I think also has EMC value. It sure does. Wait, does it actually have... No, it has the exact same. Okay, exact same value as a regular potato. Good. Hang on, I wonder if I put the potatoes in here, does that? Ah, okay, it can't access it. Imagine if it could access it, though, that would be nice. If my hotbar could cycle things in from my bag of holding, or, sorry, storage bag. Okay. Let's get ready to make a deposit. There we go. And let's grab a fresh stack of steaks. Okay, that should be good. We should be able to return to the village now and do some trading. Hi, the S1. Hello, hello. Okay, so now I just need to relocate that villager that I traded with earlier. Shouldn't be too difficult, one would assume. He was in one of the houses down here. I should, however, take a quick rest, apparently, because it's turning to night. I have plenty of emeralds on me. There you is. You're the one I was looking for. I need to level you up. So, how about you give me a lot of those sourceberry rolls, which are as good as steak, but also give mana regen. As many as I can afford, please and thank you. Which should get you to level up and unlock new trades. Ghost Weave. Which I can't make yet because I don't have Abjuration Essence. It's the same properties as Mirror Weave, but can be turned into an invisible wall by casting invisibility. Only casting the spell will reveal the block again. I guess I'll grab a few of those. I really need a free hand to interact with you. There we go. Shady Wizard. Let me grab a few of these. Let me grab like a stack. Ooh, that does not increase you by a lot, though. What do warp scrolls do again? Teleport to a recorded location. Teleport across dimensions not possible. In that case, it's just a worse version of a Waystone. I hate that I'm gonna do this. Ooh, that hurts. That didn't actually hurt that much, and it still didn't level you up. That's... okay, you know what? Restock. Go. Go, do your thing. Restock. Come on. Can you please? How do villagers restock? I don't want to buy warp scrolls. They seem useless to me since I have waystones. Oh. There we go. That should be enough, right? No? One more? That should be plenty. And binding and warping. That's not the ones I wanted. Converts nearby eligible entities into bound scripts for summoning a familiar. You know what? I guess I do kind of want that. Excuse me, sir. Talk to me. Warps all nearby entities to the location on the warp scroll. I am interested in familiars though, so I'll take those. Ooh, that levels up a lot faster. Maybe you'll get what I want now? No, you don't. I leveled you up for nothing. You didn't give me the stupid thingy. All these emeralds wasted. I had hopes for you, you know. You cost me almost 2 stacks of emeralds. And yeah, the tablets of binding aren't too bad, but those aren't the ones I wanted. I hate you. At this rate, I should have just made this shit myself. Would have probably been cheaper. What does it cost? 1 emerald block? I just thought it would be easier to have a villager that can trade it to you for 4 emeralds, which is just cheaper. But getting the villager to that point and then getting lucky enough for them to have the correct tablet, I guess is just a cost that isn't worth it. So I suppose I'll just make that stuff myself, even though it is more expensive in the long run. Also, I guess I have all these sourceberry rolls now. Which, to be fair, those are gonna be very handy for, to feed to my thingy. I should have a chest ready for magic stuff. Just in the very back is the magic stuff. Okay, let's make the thingy myself. So that's one emerald block. What else was it? Uh-huh. An iron sword, a bow, lapis block, and vexing arcwood. Vexing arcwood. A lapis block. A sword. And a bow. What am I missing? Sword, bow. Oh, didn't add the bow. Duh. There we go. Good thing I can now make these infinitely. Let's just grab one for now. Consume and use. I just right click for use, right? I assume. I just right click somewhere in the wild and use it. Big assumption, but I hope that works. Because otherwise, I have no clue what to do. So let's do that. Then you... Rising Slash is good. As an offensive spell, I'll take that. Roll. You know what? While I'm off here. This should be perfect food. For this thing. Because it's magic food. And apparently magic food works extra well with this, so... At least that's what it told me. It's essentially the same food value as steak, but also grants mana regen. So if this isn't just like a step up, then I don't know what is. So at least I got some fuel out of this disaster of a trading session. Yeah, that's filling up quite nicely. Anyway, in other news, while we're waiting for this to fill up and my stone to recharge, random news, I finished another volume of Call of the Night today. I've read volume 19 now. Volume 20 just arrived in the post, so I'm probably gonna read that sometime soon-ish, and I think volume 20 is actually gonna be the final one. So, I'm close to finished. Naturally, I'm still enjoying Season 2 of Call of the Night as it's airing as well. Yeah, that definitely filled up nicely. So, yeah. Call of the Night, good show, good manga. Can only recommend. But yeah, I'm one volume away from finishing it in written form, I'm pretty sure. So that is pretty hype. Though also a little bit nerve-wracking, because... Oh my god, I'm not sure what's gonna happen as the series ends. Definitely gonna be a big ol' step in a weird direction. You know what I'll also quickly do? Now, why am I grabbing 2 signs? Well, I'm actually gonna be a little bit mean here and actually already put down the sign for tomorrow. Yes, you're gonna get a preview of what's gonna be added tomorrow. Imagine that. So today's stream 77 and we added better. Let me just double check to make sure I got the right one. So I don't add them in the wrong order in the signs. There we go. Better jungle temples. Oh, wait. I definitely messed up. Forgot this. Boom. Got it. And to also double check for what we're gonna add tomorrow. So you will already know this ahead of time. There we go. So today we added Young's Better Jungle Temples. Tomorrow I'm adding Young's Better Desert Temples. I hope you're happy with this selection because that is solid now. That is not getting changed for tomorrow. We're improving some structures, I've decided. What did I want to do when going outside again? Oh, right, the wild thingy. Now, Spinner has neither confirmed nor denied that I just have to right-click to activate it. So I assume that is just what I do. Just right-click to activate and stuff happens. I'd rather not fight on top of a mountain, though, so... I guess over there is a good spot to fight. Near the giant waterfall. Can I keep doing it? I can keep doing it! I heard spider noises. Oh yeah, and also while I'm out here... Hi. Die. Oh, also, hi. Did not expect long hair. Actually, that's not at all what I expected from you, but sure, die. Next target located. You are bigger than I thought. Hi. Bye. Okay, I guess I just right-click with this? No? How do I use this? This ritual will summon... Consume on use, but how do I... How do I use it? I don't know what to do here. Spinner just told me don't do it in your base. Well, I don't know how to do it at all. Do I need to have like some kind of ritual set up? It doesn't really have any info for me. I can't consume, I can't use it on the ground, I can't do anything. Sure would be nice to know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Ritual setup. Okay, good to know, I guess. So what do I need to grab for this? This, I assume? Brazier that may be used as decoration or for performing rituals. So light the brazier for decoration, cast a light spell on it. The color of the brazier corresponds to the color of the spell. Applying a redstone signal or disable a running ritual for information on performing rituals. See the dedicated section on rituals. Where is the dedicated section on rituals? Oh my god, magic is confusing. Or I'm just stupid. Or maybe both. Sheep, can you? You can. You're mine. Just gonna collect, you know, I am a collector. Skeletons. Don't harm me! Okay. I still gotta wait before I can go back to base and craft everything that I need, so I might as well see if I can find a few more things to turn. I already got the creeper, obviously. Skeleton zombie, those are already done. A pig or a cow would be pretty useful, I think. There were cows back in the village, I guess, but no pigs, so might as well take a look around to see if I can find any. After all, you never know. You never know where you might find some. Oh, you know what? I found cows as well. Whatever works, works. Thank you. You see any pigs around here? Back from Lurk, welcome back. Ooh, pig. Oh, it doesn't work on pigs yet. Okay, I guess that's gonna be added in the future. Or does it only work on the... No. How's my stone looking? Charged? It's charged. Okay, then let's make the stuff for the ritual setup. Again, I don't know where to look up the ritual setup, because it's just telling me, oh, please refer to the ritual segment. And it doesn't tell me where to actually find the instructions about rituals. So I just have to blindly guess where everything is. Which is why I'll rely on Spinne to tell me exactly what I need. You know what, might as well leave that in there. I'm always going to collect more of it. There we go. So I definitely am gonna need a ritual brazier, right? Just one or multiple? Source gem blocks. Ooh, okay. And it's gonna need an arcane pedestal as well, which was source gem and the blocks. I just need one, okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3 of these. And then just a whole bunch of source gems, essentially. Yeah. Okay. Can do, can do. Do I need anything else as well, or just the one thingy? I hate that there's a little bit of a delay for the animation to finish. It's at 100, and then you wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and then it's done. Really wish it didn't have that annoying delay on the finish. Okay, that's the block. So gem, I'm gonna need that one. I'm gonna need one more. There we go. And I'll leave one in for next time. Because I know for a fact I don't have enough of the stupid, what was it called? Source, stone, whatever. So I'm gonna need to make more of that, because I think I only have like 2. So... there we go. Now boom. Like this. You go here. We have this. And we go for that. Ritual Brazier. There we go. That's 2 advancements today. Perfect. Brazen. Okay, now. Anything else that I need, or is that enough? Do I just take this, place it, right-click with the tablet onto the brazier, and it works? Is that everything I need? Because I don't want to keep jumping back and forth constantly, considering I have to wait for the cooldown every time. Spinne. I need to surround with the Wilden items? Yes, in order to get the thingy. The Chimera. But I don't have the items for the Chimera. I don't have a spike, horn, and wing lying around. I'm gonna need to do one regular summon of this, and then do another one for the Chimera. So do I need anything else to summon the Wilden? Yeah, as you can see, I don't have the wing. I have one upstairs, but I'm gonna need that for future stuff as well, so... you know. And I am gonna need more wings anyway. Which means I probably should take a looting sword, shouldn't I? Haha. What a smart cookie I am to remember bringing looting. Didn't I have a looting sword lying around somewhere? Smite, knockback. There it is, looting 2. It's not the best. But I don't think I have anything better, and I would have to make a better looting sword. Yeah. Again, eventually I'm gonna have to make an actually good sword. It'll be like a netherite sword with looting, fire aspect, sharpness, you know, everything you need, but I don't have it yet, so here we go. So I should only need these 2 things. You know what? Let me grab another tablet as well. That way I can immediately summon the Wilden Chimera right after, okay? So I can do one regular and then one... well, I can use all the drops I got to summon the Chimera. That should hopefully be plenty. And I assume this works during the day. I don't have to do it at night. So I don't have to worry about, you know, a bunch of other mobs. Consumed on use without augments. Will summon a variety of wild monsters for a short duration when augmented with a wild spy. This ritual will summon the wild chimera. Okay. Okay, then let's do it. I'll do it here, and I hope we were correct in saying I only need this, and then I probably just need to right-click it. I hope. Maybe. Okay. Awaiting activation. So, it says awaiting. Do I just right-click again? Do I just right-click again and then it does its thing, or... Again, I haven't done this before. One would assume I just right-click again, right? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna hop around like a dingus for a second. Until I get my answer. Because I don't want to right-click and then cancel the ritual and it still ends up consuming the tablet. Because that tablet is kind of expensive. Okay, fine, I'll just do it. Alright, click again. Okay, it's running. Something to eat. I could range them, but I want them to be hit with my looting sword specifically. Which means limiting myself to melee strikes. Okay, okay, quickly healing. I should have really learned a healing spell, right? Would have probably been pretty smart to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, whoa. Careful now. Why did I not teach myself a healing spell? Okay, okay, okay. Three Wilden Wings. Okay, not the best haul. I definitely feel like I needed more. Okay. So now, when augmented with a wild inspire okay, how do I augment it? Do I just put this thing in and then before it activates, I drop these things around it? Is that how it works? Yes, no, maybe? Also, before I do that, I'm gonna, while I wait for an answer, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and craft a healing spell. On self, I would like a heal. And I would like to amplify it to the max. Greater heal. Or is it gonna be like this? In fact, let's just make it pure green like that. A little bit down, so it should be a little bit brighter in color. And oh my god. I hate that it doesn't save it when I change the color first. I need the pedestals. Thank you for telling me, Spinne. When I asked you if I needed anything else and you didn't say anything. I literally asked, do I need anything else? Because I don't want to keep teleporting back and forth. Oh yeah, you need the pedestals. Heal. Okay, that's saved. I'm like half lurking. I still asked you. You said you need that one thingy. And then when I asked you if I need anything more, you later said I need the Wilden items. But just casually forgetting the pedestals after everything I asked. Multiple times. Does it have a limit of 1 on heal? Because it definitely doesn't seem to have a limit on 1 when I fling things upwards into the sky. And it increases cost still. Oh, it has a limit. Okay. You know what I can do is triple amplify, heal again, triple amplify. And then to finish it off, I don't know, what's the spell again? Removes any potion effects on the target when used. And also remove potion effects. You know what? Let's actually do that first. Let's dispel into heal into triple amplify into heal into triple amplify. The ultimate healing spell. Doesn't say here. There we go. Anyway, boom. Create. And then sound is gonna be sure that works. Okay, I have now unlocked Greater Heal. And I guess I'm going back to base after all, even though I was sure I wouldn't have to keep teleporting back and forth anymore. Let's waste even more time. Also, while we're on the subject of wasting time, the playlist broke again. I was gonna say, why do I hear fire? But I think that's from the kitchen. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna need one each. Let me actually check something for leap. I'm gonna need to summon more. I knew I didn't have enough. I knew I didn't have enough. Of course. Of course I didn't have enough. I need to do even more of the basic ritual again as well. Anyway, I need to make 3 pedestals again. Okay, can't find it. There. Arcane pedestal. Which I'm definitely gonna need to make more source gems for yet again. Can take that. For the fight, I should probably use this, because, you know, mana regen. Definitely seems like the more sensible food choice. There we go, that's enough for 3. 8 more of these. I don't even know why I'm making more pedestals instead of just grabbing the ones from the library. I just feel like I don't want to break anything down after I've already installed it. Anyway, let's get to work yet again. Three. And 4. Then we do this and that. Put those here, those there. 3 arcane pedestals. Which should be everything. Why were the... Okay, that was a massive lag spike. Very unexpected. Curious how that happened. And that was very random. Anyway, now I have everything and I gotta wait for the cooldown again, obviously. It happened again. I blame you mobs for this. Okay. You're at fault, I've decided. I should never have allowed you to spawn. Oh no, my beautiful flower broke. Okay, let's put this stuff away and then we're good. Okay. Let's do it for real this time. This time it's actually happening, okay? So I need to go for a regular wave. And then for the boss. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Okay. Alright, see you in a bit. Let's hope I survive. Hopefully Rising Slash will do me some good now. Oh, you. You. Looting sword. There we go. Definitely need looting on you. Okay, for you, how about you take that? That does a good job, I think. Ow. That still hurts, though. Are you not gonna attack me? Okay, I guess it was just out of detection range. That was a lot easier this time. And that's 6 wings. Okay. So that's 5 extra wings collected. Okay, so I just do this. I got this. I hope I got this. So now, do I just... like that, and then place it? What a time for Spinner to go BRB, so I can't confirm anything. Well, who needs confirmation for anything anyway, I guess? Sure would be nice if I could make sure, though. Oh, is there anything else this boss is gonna drop? I guess it drops food, but I don't think it's worth trying to go for that. I think I should just use my spells and be on the safe side. Like I said, you got this. Alright, let's hope this is how it works. It says awaiting activation, huh? I'm gonna double check. When augmented with a wild spike, wild wing is ritual with some of the wild chimera. Will destroy blocks around the razor. It doesn't tell me if this is the correct setup. I hope it is, otherwise I just wasted some, wasted another tablet if this isn't it. Great! It is not how it works! How nice! How nice! How great it is that I have Spinne to tell me what's up. How nice it is that Spinne went AFK the second I needed him most. Well, so much for that. A guidebook or something? You'd think there would be. An augmented... doesn't say anything else. And when I tried to go for the other thing, the ritual thingy, it does say, what was it? Will disable a running ritual. For information on performing rituals, see dedicated section on rituals. Where is it? This is so confusing. I sure wish I didn't have to ask 10,000 times, because I'm always like, okay, do I have everything, Spinne? Am I missing anything? No response. Then I'm filing the overworld. Oh, you need this stuff. Oh, thank you for telling me. And now I'm like, okay, so I need these things, right? Anything I need to know? Okay, I'm going BRB now. It's just, I mean, I'm happy Spinne is telling me to check this stuff out, but still. Still, also I just got a warning that I'm running low on disk space, apparently. What? Is that why it lagged earlier? Well, I'm gonna have to check that out after stream. Throw in any additional items. Spinne is a fucking liar. I just need to toss them in. I don't need these fucking pedestals. Oh my god. I hate my life. So not only is Spinne not giving me the information when I ask for it, but Spinne is also actively lying to me about what I need to do. Great, I love it here. I can lie to myself as well. You know what? I'll keep this on me just in case. And now I need to grab another fucking tablet. This consumes so much EMC every single time. You know what? Give me a second, actually. Oh, yeah, that is looking pretty bad. How do I have so much used storage? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I guess it's because of my... I'm gonna get rid of a few backups real quick and then we'll continue. Hang on. Open folder. Backup. Okay, backup from stream 60, 62, 69, 71, and 73. All of them can go. The pre-ether backup can also go. That is even older. How are we looking now? Not too much better. I also gotta empty my recycling bin, I guess. So I'll do that. Empty. Yes. Okay. Should only take a second and then we should have hopefully a smoother time again. And look at that. The playlist also broke again. Let's let me click into the game and actually be in the inventory instead so the thing actually refills. Okay, it's done. Recycling bin is empty. I mean, it's a bit better, but I definitely gotta clean up a bit, I guess. Haven't played CodeErr for a long time. If that can justify anything. Well, that doesn't have any context with Minecraft, though. Oh, we still had the lag spike. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to check where all that extra storage space that is occupied came from. Well, Minecraft, yeah, there you go. Okay, for future reference, I'm just gonna look up everything manually. I shouldn't trust Spinne on this mod anymore. I should just look up everything myself. If I'm gonna get lied to and waste a lot of EMC and a bunch of extra materials on the arcane pedestals. Would not have wasted any of that otherwise. Considering how much Spinne adores this mod, it's amazing how much he gets wrong. And now I gotta wait for the warp stone again. Really wish I could have done this all in a much more, you know, direct manner, where I wouldn't have had to go 10 different times. But here we are. Totally meme and definitely not teaser. Yeah, upgrades, people, indeed. Upgrades, indeed. Okay, let's do this shit again. One more time. There. Consumed all 3. And now it should summon the Chimera thingy. Yep, it sure did. I'm just gonna keep my distance and keep launching it up into the air. Oh no, it's smart. It's trying to sneak around me, so it doesn't have to fight the current as much. At least the wolves are hardly a threat. Whoops. I missed. I'm just juggling it currently, which is nice. Let's get a few sword hits in. It said it would destroy blocks around the thingy, but it really didn't. Let's juggle a little bit more. I think I'm completely nullifying any challenge by just standing in water. But to be fair, if a boss can be countered this easily, then that's not even cheating the system. That's just the boss being very easy to counter. Uh-oh. Should I be scared of that? Oh. No, I should not! Because it's still easy to counter by standing in water. Welcome back, Spinne, you liar! Telling me I need to place pedestals. I wasted another tablet because of you. And had to go back and make another tablet for summoning purposes. But now I finally got the Chimera. Why, liar? Because you told me I need these stupid arcane pedestals. So I placed the pedestals around it, put the items on top of the pedestals, and that was a massive mistake. Because that just summoned another regular horde. You need to just have this thing and nothing else and just drop the items into it, like you do when you unlock the spells at the table. Oh no. Can you stop? How many do you fire and why can you not block them? That's rude. No, it's actually rude that you can't block them. It's projectiles. You should be able to block projectiles with your shield. And it just spammed them. Why can I not block those, by the way? Seems a bit rude. You're still going! Oh, that scares more health. Okay. Where? Oh no, 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 no. Let me get away, let me get away, let me get away. There's still some of my drops down there, I'm sure. But if I go now, chances are I'm just gonna get impaled. Even so, I'm gonna have to! How did I miss that? There we go. Okay, I think now I'm fully re-equipped. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, this is safe. Oh, no. No. No, you don't. No. Bad Chimera. Hello, doggy. Wild Tribute. Okay, I did die in the process, to be fair, but that's because I didn't know that thing could just spam unblockable projectiles like that. Honestly insane that those projectiles couldn't be blocked. Is the boss a little easy noob? Boss on Jesus? That bullshit! I mean, yeah, to be fair, but once I learned what to do, I just learned that I need to stand even further away. If you're just even further away, then it just works again. Anyway, I now have the tribute. Which means I can upgrade my spellbook. Why did I make 3 more arcane pedestals? Such a waste of resources. Anyway, time to upgrade my tomb. Guess what? What? Also, hi, Rob. You're back. Of course. What a nice effect to add to that emote. My love interest hoodie. Very nice. Happy for you. Very happy for you. can't believe that there are people out there who can actually pursue romance and also watch VTubers. Insane. So anyway, let's see. You do see the funny book, yes. Speaking of, what do I need to advance it? A nether star as well, and a totem of undying. But that's the highest level. That's the highest level spellbook once I have the advancement. The mod before. Thank you. I've learned that Spinne is entirely untrustworthy. Well, not entirely. I'm exaggerating here, but still. You lied to me once. I will feel betrayed. Oh, I can also color them. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should color it in a fancy little either green or black. I'm not sure yet. Okay, another star. I have the Walden Tribute. I need... Unironically, Firework? Alright, I wanted to ask you, if you can I cast Firework Self with extended duration and basically give myself infinite Elytra rockets? Does that work? Thanks for the head pats, by the way. Also, hi, Shadow Skulls. Oh my god. Spinne, do you realize what you made me do by telling me I need to use pedestals? You made me waste more than a nether star's worth of EMC. That shit is more expensive than a nether star, and I had to make an extra one because you lied to me. And yes, I don't have leap yet, but I will soon. In fact, 1, 2, 3, that should be enough to get leap. Now get leap. Yeah. Also, yes, Firework will work. Good to know. What am I looking for? Right. Yeah, I've heard that leap is very good. 2 emeralds, right? Yes. And 3 ender pearls. So now I just... And there we go, Archmage Spellbook. Now to color it. You know what? I'm gonna try the classic and just go dark. There we go. See, just made teleports, basically linked a rune to a teleport or something like that. Okay. Find out how to make ultra movement? Well, I can get to work on that in a second. Let's see. I can definitely make leap now. Let's see what else I can actually make at this point. Self-bounce, amplify, We'll see, we'll see. Okay, let's see. Right, I still don't have luck, apparently. I need to make that at some point. Drop chance from mobs. Right. Evaporate. Freeze. Split. Leap. Select. And then I need wind. which is these three. There we go. Can't just make luck. Apparently, here I can. And there it goes! Okay, that's leap. There we go. Never hurts to make a few extra ones. Okay, let's see. What else do I still need? Cold snap? Right, that's what I need powdered snow for. Crossbow magical. Short to it, and you can add a ton of split magic to it. Fireworks? Oh no. That does sound pretty insane. Right, I wasn't able to make that one yet because... Because why? What do I need for this one again? Right, because I don't have Starbuncle shards, whatever those are. Giving a wild Starbuncle a gold nugget, so I should carry gold nuggets on me on the off chance that I find one of those things. Your PC is the limit? I guess so, and I just figured out that I need to make some space on my PC because apparently I'm approaching storage limits. I just cleared that out by deleting like 5 backups of this world. That definitely helped a lot. Ooh, that's another one, slow fall. Ooh. Slow fall with leap, maybe? Amplification of bounce will preserve additional forward-facing motion per bounce. But what if I don't even need to touch the ground? Right? Touching the ground slows me down? So if I don't need bounce, if I can just have leap and slow fall, right? Isn't that better? Only important backup is the latest, that is true. Also, hi Lucas, hello. How's the Minecraft going? Oh, it's going. We're developing magic. As one does. Are you sure? You know you got insane movement with bounce? I mean, I can always shift it around and experiment, so... I can always experiment. Anyway, I might as well grab slow fall as well. Which means I'm gonna need to make more wind after all. Okay, slow fall, select. Okay, that's... God damn it, it steals from here, I forget that. 3 feathers, a wilden wing. What else did it steal? Ow. Yes, it will conserve additional motion per bounce, that is correct. But if I don't even hit the ground, I probably preserve even more motion. Because I think you only slow down when you hit the ground, so... If I don't hit the ground, I won't need to preserve motion, because the motion will just not even be in a position where it will risk being slowed down. But I will try it, okay? I will try, I will experiment. There's nothing wrong with experimenting a little bit. And I don't doubt that you got insane motion out of that, so... Anyway, I need a Wilden Wing, was it? 3 feathers? And a Blaze Rod. There we go. Check in, so I'm sort of just up at night, so I might as well say a quick hello. Now I go to sleep. Yes, go to sleep. And I appreciate your constant lurk. I really do. Alright, I'm also gonna need to grab... Actually, no, the levels are already invested. They get invested once I start this boot up sequence thingy. Anyway, put those back in here. I forgot the nether wart. I am a dingus! There we go. Flame Olympus Company tomorrow. Yes, you go to sleep. Get some good rest. And you know what? When Neon is out of here, I might discuss a few things about Last Defense Academy with Spinne, which I think Spinne isn't as interested in anymore either, because it's been a hot minute since I saw Spinne pop in for one of those streams. But I know that there is a little bit of stuff that we might be able to talk about that you might consider interesting. But I'll wait for Neon to be out. So yeah, bye Neon. Appreciate you swinging by, and once again I appreciate the raid as well. That just needs 2 snow blocks, right? You know what? I might as well make freeze in that case. There we go. 2 more snow blocks, and then I'll have freeze. Which freeze, by the way, is another thing that could be good for mobility. When you have freeze, combined with conjure water under your feet, but you would have to spam the spell over and over again, because conjure water would only trigger like once. So you'd have to keep the spell active, which might make it a lot worse than I initially thought it would be. It's cool in theory, but keeping it active would consume way too much mana, I guess. Still, I like the concept of it. Freeze. Right. Experience. There we go. That's freeze! Alright, we're making good progress. A bunch of this requires the one little element that I don't have yet, which is annoying. Rabbit's foot is just rare to get, but I mean, I can work on that. I don't even know what that thing is for Rune. Let's see. One good thing about having mob spawns in here now is that apparently one of the few mobs, because there aren't many types that can spawn in here, but one of the types that can spawn in is the little rabbit, which is not here. Right. Last Defense Academy. Spinne, I have good news. You know how you liked the prisoner, right? And we later found the prisoner dead? And we theorized that it might have been done by a commander or anything. I now know for sure which individual is responsible for the prisoner's death. And I am able to get revenge. In fact, in the next stream, I will avenge the prisoner. And I will tear apart the person who killed her. I will get rid of the person in question. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I want to make them suffer. You skipped through the VOD? Good. Are you excited for me to absolutely massacre Ato then? I sure hope you are. I still can't believe I gave him commander absorption for free. Considering he already had it anyway. Okay. Let's go outside. And let's experiment. After I sleep in someone's house. Guess it's not a thunderstorm. Anyway, I'd rather do the crafting stuff inside anyway. Okay. That's greater heal. Spell slot 4 is free. Okay, let's figure this out. Self. Leap. Launches the target in the direction they are looking. Amplification will increase distance. So amplify 1, 2, 3. Because that's probably the limit. Then slow fall. I'll try my strategy first. What? Self-bounce amplify and then do another that is self-leap amplify. Might as well. For now, this right here is just greater leap. It will be a brighter color. I keep forgetting that apparently it removes it when I try to change stuff. That's so annoying. Self. Leap. Amplify. 1, 2, 3. I already named you. There. Sound, definitely in the wind category. Sure. And fine, I'll do this one. Spell. Let's put it together first. Self. Bounce. Amplify 1, 2, 3. Then, what was it? Duration? No, that's duration down. Don't I have duration up? Extend time, that's what it was. Does that stack beyond 3? I don't know. I don't know. the amplify doesn't add anything. Oh, amplify absolutely always takes more. Like, I could fill this entire thing up and it will consume more amplify. Isn't it important to do extend time, though? Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna be very uncreative. Apply bounce. Create. Color picker. Obviously green, but a lighter green. And as for its sound, anything that does sound like a bounce? I guess this? Current leap doesn't have slow fall. Sure. Currently don't have it on there, I can always adjust it. Sleep now? No. Okay. So I apply bounce. And now I just... Ow. Ow. Does bounce not work because I'm not a human? Is that it? That does nothing. Ah, there we go. I mean, I guess that's decent. Now I want to try out my version. Which is just this, but I add... slow fall. Create. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like this is also pretty decent. And with slow fall, I definitely don't have to worry about fall damage. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll try. Okay, so... apply bounce. Greater leap and just hold forwards. Oh god. Yeah. I know about that one, Chief. Maybe you are missing that, and I don't have glyph yet, so... I'll just do my thing currently and just add slow fall again. And look, this spell still has room to also give me speed boost. Okay, where... what's the waystone? Because I think I'm gonna go traveling now to... Oh my god, I made it to an... I accidentally traveled to another village. Fine, be a snowfall hater. I don't mind that. Anyway, we're gonna go traveling. I've decided. Now that we have this new mobility option. And we are gonna go that way. Oh. Found a Pethornortal. Let's have a look. Alright, I needed gold nuggets on me anyway, didn't I? Right, for the... Okay, what were they called? Shard... Yeah, a Starbuncle, which I still don't know what they look like, but now I have gold nuggets to give them, should I come across one. Whoa! Hello? What did I stumble into here? What is this stuff? Summon a Wixie? I don't think I have anything to summon yet. Pretty sure I don't. As you can see. What if I could? See, bound script used for obtaining familiars. Obtained from the ritual of binding. Right. So I need to find, what is it? I need to find a Wixie in the wild and then perform a ritual of binding next to it. Is that how that works? I think so. I'll travel a little bit further and then I'll make sure I have the materials on me. Can't find a Wixie. Can only summon them. But it says I need to perform a ritual of binding. So how do I summon one though? It doesn't say anything here. By making a Wixie charm? Is that it? I assume I need to make a Wixie charm. For which I need Wixie shards. For which I need to use Dispel on a witch while it's half health or less. Use a cauldron to summon your Wixie. Okay, so let me quickly get a Dispel thingy in here, so I have that prepared. Projectile. Dispel. Actually, let me... Is there... Accelerate. Accelerate that a ton. Dispel. Can I amplify Dispel? Makes sense that I wouldn't be able to. Okay. Just, quick Dispel. Alright, create quick Dispel. Which is gonna be default, which is gonna be white. And the sound for quick Dispel is gonna be default. Works for me. There we go. Touch Dispel would do the trick. Quick Dispel is a good spell, I've decided. Greater Leap! Just need to find a witch. Found a new village. Not exactly what I was going for. People phone, but meanwhile me woke up, time to play rhythm games 1 hour later. I think I love her. That is a totally valid way to discover love as well. Mario Balloon power up, I guess. It does the trick though. Ooh, bell. That's a lot of EMC, so gimme. Which. Ooh, hang on. I think you have another waystone that now belongs to me. I believe you. I would assume Wixies are cute. I think that's a tree type I don't have yet, so I'll make a quick pit stop over here to obtain the tree type that I don't have yet. I realize now that after using my Greater Leap ability, I won't be able to crit enemies for a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have these yet. Why do I not have an axe? I guess I broke it recently and forgot to grab a replacement. Oh well. What's a little bit of delay? Hey, loud. Wow, / summon Minecraft witch. Hey, worst case scenario, I can backtrack to that one dungeon I was at recently, because that had witch spawners. I would just need to unproof one of the spawners for a bit, and then the witches would come to me. Speaking of, witch hazel. One would hope that a forest of witch hazels would contain some witches. Just saying, witch hazel, witches, it matches. I mean, it is nighttime. Is that a cave spider on the surface? Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay. I hate cave spiders, but I needed to do this. Okay, but this forest is apparently full of them. Toxic spider GF? Yeah. Come spider waifu, do it. Oh, I will. Give me one moment and I will do just that. Doesn't work on you. Get back here. I was not expecting the business suit, but you know what? I dig it. Yo. Okay, fine. I'll get out of this forest and then go backtrack to that dungeon. Shouldn't be too hard to find. About getting out of this forest, I guess I'll make a quick pit stop here. That works. What? Stop it. Oh, right, I can become you too. Whispling. Okay. So as per my plan, boom. Over world. Now some girl in suits. Become Enderman waifu. Rob wanted me to become the spider one first, so I'll do that, and Enderman will have priority next. The toxic one specifically, right? We want the cave spider. I don't like how much bigger my hitbox is now because of this. But I guess it's fine. Spooder. Flying Spooder now. Is that a new tree type before I go back? You really just wanted to kill the spider, huh? Fine. Most efficient way to do that. I guess I could drown myself again? Yeah, I guess that works. So, drowning it is. Oh god, that takes forever. There must be a faster way. You know what? I know a faster way. Hang on. If you will allow me to use the spellbook before I die, I will make a spell of insta-kill. Do it? Okay. Self-destruct, which will be on self, and it'll be, what was it? Just harm? Yeah, I guess I'll just do that and then amplify. Okay, that can only be amplified twice. Oh, right, you said it. Poison, amplify times 2, delay, 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 instant damage. Okay. As you command. I don't have poison. I think that would be, I think that's like some kind of, where you can use a potion effect, but I don't have anything here for that, so I'm gonna have to do it, yeah. Self-harm amplify is what we're going for, because I can't do anything else. Harm, amplify, harm, amplify, amplify. Create. Color picker, obviously red. Sound. Works for me. Oh, description for it? Harm. Ah, when extend time. Okay, got it. That's what it was. Right. So, excuse me, extend time. And now we amplify. And now we delay. Delay. Harm. And I can double amplify that. There. Now we have it, I think. Okay. Time to self-destruct. As the Spooder. That did not do much. The delay doesn't really help. I have to use this book 3 times in order to die. Too tall. You know what? For these purposes, I know I said I wouldn't abuse flight anymore. However, I do think using flight for the purposes of reclaiming my lost loot is totally valid. Even though I wouldn't use it under any other circumstances anymore. So I think I will use flight mainly just for construction purposes and for reclaiming stuff after I've been killed by chat. Outside of those circumstances, it does feel a little bit cheap to just fly everywhere. Flight 2 OP. I mean, it does feel a little bit broken. I mean, all I had to do to obtain flight was kill a bee, for example, and now I can fly. At least if I use the spell book, it feels like I've earned it. Okay. Also, hi, Jester, by the way. Alright, you wanted regular spider. So, there. Spider. Spider waifu is wild. Okay, so back on topic. More Smash anyways. Enderman, yeah, alright. We'll be the Enderman waifu for mobility purposes. That works better for me too. Plus, you can't say no to the suit. And glasses. Okay. So our goal is to travel back to... where was that thing? Somewhere along the coastline, wasn't it? Could have sworn it was somewhere over here. Was it further back? Ah, there it is. So that's where we're traveling to. There's a bit of a ways back towards southwest. Alright. Wait. Greater Leap. The boss to upgrade your spellbook? I did! I already did upgrade it to level 3 earlier in the stream. It was a little bit annoying when that one boss spammed the ranged attack. You know, the ranged attack that you can't block with your shield for some reason? And it just kept using it again and again and again. Is that powder? By the way, we still need to find powdered snow. So let's keep our eyes open. Because I really, really need powdered snow. Found it. Found it. We found it! Okay, perfect. Now we can keep going. That's another thing off the checklist. There we go. Go leap for that attack. Fair. I was able to keep my distance because there was kind of a waterfall in between me and the boss. So it could hardly do anything to me. Right, are you the thing that I need to give the gold nugget to? No, maybe if I drop it? No, you're not that thing. What are you? Drink me. And I need a star bunkle. Yeah, I might have cheesed it a little bit, but it also cheesed me with its ranged attack, so, you know, fair's fair. Okay, then now from this village, I just need to travel a little bit further in this direction. Oh, Gabe was the one who liked cheese. Yeah, not only Gabe. I also like cheese. Whoa, okay. What's going on here? That was an interesting lag spike. And that is an interesting cave entrance. Oh, look, it's a little island. Look below the island. Oh, cave. Everyone's not lactose intolerant likes cheese. I'm lactose intolerant and I still like cheese. Actually, let me check something real quick. I just want to see. Okay, yeah, I still need to clear up storage after the stream is over. We'll do that when we get to it. Anyway, let's see. Where am I right now? I still need to remove my death waypoint. Okay, I still need to keep going further. Let me remove my death waypoint real quick. There we go. Okay. Let's keep going. I guess traveling fast does also have a habit of, like, causing lag spikes eventually. Okay, a little bit more in that direction, and then I'll be there in a second. Fox! Egg! Okay. Should be right across this river. Oh, hello. Okay, just directly south. Got it. There it is! Okay, I found the location. I just need to find which spawner that's separated. There we go. Quick dispel. Re-enable the spawner for a moment. Come on, witch. You know what? I think I'd rather do it downstairs because there they have their own separate room. It's probably smarter. Oh. I am too tall. Okay, let's see. This room has multiple spawners. I'd rather find one that has just... That's a skeleton spawner. Witch spawner and nothing else. Perfect. Never mind, there was a zombie spawner too. Okay, like this. Dispel. Got it. Where was the zombie spawner in here? Or did the zombie spawner from the room next door trigger? Anyway, I now have Wixie shards. Should I get more? Actually, let me check. Yeah, I should probably get more. Too bad that the zombie spawner from next door also wants to interrupt my business. Sure would be nice if it didn't. Come on. Oh, great. 2 of them. Dispel. Dispel. You're in the way. Get out. Crap, of course. You had to heal yourself above half. How nice. 6. Are you reusable? Okay, let's get like one more group witch kill in and then we're good, I think. Which I guess group in this case means a single witch, but it's fine. Eight shards, I think that's a decent amount. Let's deposit those. Home. Also, powder snow. And give me my water bucket back. Keep those on me. Okay, I can make a Wixie. I will probably save that for next time, which is tomorrow. Because I assume there's an achievement for that. Actually, let's check. Also, hi Lyra. Makes me want a mod. Well, maybe you should. Where are the Ars Nouveau achievements? Huh. Ars Elemental? No. Is that for more different magic stuff? Because I did realize something. In the magic thing, you can swap to multiple pages, but there's only enough to fill like one page. So does Ars Elemental add more spells and everything as well? Then in that case, I'm definitely gonna add that in the future as well. Where the fuck is Ars Nouveau? Oh, there. Duh. Found it. Acquire a Wixie charm. Yep, I'll do that next time. Please Wixie today. How do I make the cauldron? Problem, I need a Wixie cauldron for that, and I can't look up the crafting recipe. For Spinner, I would like to do it for Spinner. Also, by the way, Lyra, did I say hi even? Hope you're well. I hope I said hi. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the crafting recipe for a Wixie cauldron. I can't look it up. And I need a Wixie cauldron. Without a Wixie cauldron, I can't make it. Sometimes I'm forgetful, you know? Happens. Yeah. Recipes and know-hows. Created when you throw a Wixie charm in a cauldron. Is that so? Wixie shard. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so I need a brewing stand, an emerald, and a crafting table. Brewing stand. A crafting table. A sapling of my choice. And an emerald, which I will just grab from a chest. Then the shard. Okay, I got it. And then I need a cauldron. Cauldron. Might as well learn the cauldron. To summon in the pocket dimension. I might have to do it outside of the pocket dimension in that case. Or I have to do it in the entrance hall. Question. If I summon a Wixie, can I break the cauldron and the Wixie will stay? Or is the Wixie bound to the cauldron, essentially? Because I'm not sure how that works. Because again, I can only summon in the entrance hall. Right, gotta place the materials first. Boom, boom. And sapling, and now? No? Oh, wrong block in the middle, is that it? Yeah, it needs an enchanting apparatus. Do I have one of those? I guess I do not have an enchanting apparatus. How do I make that? Enchanting apparatus. That is pretty affordable. Okay, we'll make it, I guess. I don't know why I ran around like this. Okay, 1 diamond. Mm-hmm. 2 source stone. Enchanting apparatus. That's another enhancement. Yeah, advancement made. Apparently not. It would have been in the storage up there. I checked storage, and again, I just got an advancement for it, so I definitely didn't have one yet. The achievement hunt is definitely happening here. Arcane Core. I have one of those. I just need to grab it. Yep, the core block. You were absolutely right about it. I have one. You know what? I should move all of this upstairs into the magic area, shouldn't I? Soon the Wixie will be mine, just you wait. It'll only take a moment longer. Let's put the food for the thingy in here. Any pedestal related stuff goes in there. I'll fetch that. Okay. There. And then we're on business. Chanting apparatus. And there it goes. Oh, in that case, it actually consumes the items. If you don't imbue it, it actually consumes it. Good to know. Fully automatic factory for the food. Fun. Yeah, I still am looking forward to adding Create. Don't you worry, that's gonna be a whole lot of fun when I finally add it. Wait for one more. There we go. Okay. Again, let's hope it works where I can summon it anywhere and then I can break the thingy. And, oh, right. Disengage business mode. Enter, I guess Monica is still pretty much on business, right? And if anyone around here should be able to create life, it's Monica. Yes, yes, we have Monica. I should make sure of something real quick. Breaking the laws of physics right now. What happened? Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't know what happened there. It's fine. Maybe I should do this outside. Maybe I should, you know, playing it safe. That was a warning. It sure was. While I'm here, I think this might be a new tree type. Let me check. Alright, sure. You know, while I'm at it, you know, it doesn't hurt. It's quite a bit of chopping. There we go. Alright, is that a new flower type? It is. What about this? Yup, new flower type. Oh. Whoops. I guess I almost lost something there. Okay. So the thing I wanted to do before I was so rudely interrupted. Okay. It is enabled. So it is possible. Stupid. There. I just realized I don't need to keep an ender chest on me anymore now. I can put that away. So yeah, let me put the ender chest in the ender chest into the other ender chest. Okay. That's another extra storage space opened up. Fun. Also, I think that might be a new tree type, so let me grab that. And then we'll move on with what we were doing. Silver maple. Okay. Well, this tree belongs to me now. Seems pretty fun. Plus, trees that have, you know, leaves drop is always fun. Because you can use that in some nice decorative elements, I'm sure. Some nice particles, you know. A blue moon! Part of me feels like I should be out exploring a dungeon now, but... the thing about that is I wouldn't know which dungeon to go for. So... yeah. Lucky occurrence, I don't think I'll get much use out of it. But it's certainly nice. Okay. Question about the Wixie. Does that mean I can... hang on. On script Wixie used for obtaining familiars, obtained from ritual of binding. Can I summon a Wixie, then perform a ritual of binding to obtain the bound script, and then summon the Wixie wherever I want? In that case, I might just do the ritual outside to play it extra safe. Then I'll do that. Then I will just do that. That way I won't run any risk of, you know, something not going according to Keikaku. Do I just... no. I will not use EXP. Then let's perform the ritual of binding. However, I can summon it from my book. But in order to have it as a familiar, I need to do the ritual, right? I assume. Okay. Potions like that. Huh. Okay. Good to have that knowledge. Thank you for sharing. I'll choose to make the mistake of trusting you again. Actually hoping that it's not a mistake this time. But since you're quoting it, I assume you read up on it this time. Okay, I have the cauldron outside already. I need the stuff for the ritual. Right. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah, Rob, by the way, are you excited for Saturday? Because I'm excited for Saturday. I'm very excited for Saturday because I think this coming Saturday I might be able to finish Last Defense Academy. Like, get my first ending, I should say. Okay. That should be everything I need. Can't wait for my first ending. It's gonna be fun. Although I'm sure it won't be the best possible ending because... we won't save humanity, I guess. I like having the storage spell. See anything else? I should probably grab more beds. Actually, is any type of bed cheaper? No, they all cost the same, obviously. Alright. Fill up on beds. Still know why there's iron in here. I guess it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of spare iron lying around. You know what? Before I forget it at the end again. I'm gonna just put a whole bunch of fishing rods in storage over at the fishing spot. That way I won't run the risk of forgetting. Because the rods will already be in place. Genius move, I know, thank you. Only took me way too long to come up with. Any bunnies? No, only burb. Okay. Guess we're going. Wait, that was a super blue moon? I just realized that's a super blue moon, apparently. Does that mean there's a super red moon? Oh no. There might be a super blood moon. There might be a super blood moon. Anyway, ritual thingy. Yeah, red moon. I'm sorry. If I see blue, I think red because color. There. Yeah, use it. Wixie! Alright, okay. Next. Running. Got it. This seems familiar. So do I just use it like I do any other spell component now to add it to my book? I do, right? Just use it like any spell component and it should be added to the book. Yes. And that turns it back into a regular cauldron, I see. Well, I might as well do a little bit more traveling. Yep. I can now summon the Wixie Familiar. Probably will do that at some point. But it's good to have. Alright, I'm gonna do another risky move and actually travel a bit. Even though I know that that can cause lag, and it has on multiple occasions. Actually, first though, pretty sure this is another new tree type. Right? Yeah, these are other, new maple trees. Because I know I grabbed the silver one, but that means these are also maple trees, right? Yup. Which means I want your saplings. Summon her. But what if she won't be able to keep up with me as I travel? Okay, fine. There you is. Hi. You will now join me. That decision is not optional. Big ass hat. She needs the hat, obviously. Right, red maple leaves. Which leads me to another new tree. Well, not exactly a new wood type, but still a new sapling type. And you know what I think about those. Also, I see that crop to my right over there. I think I should grab that, right? I do think... that's source berries. Can I... I can't shear them. But I assume I can plant source berries just like I can regular berries, right? I assume so, at least. I'll just grab a few. Playing it safe here. Ooh, I think... no, I already got these. It just looked different because it was like low on the ground. Let's go! Oh. Ooh, do I have the blue one already? I don't have Cascading Arc Wood yet. Well, there we go. Let's grab it. Already found a new wood type. And one that's definitely gonna be very important to have. Absolutely can't go without this. Ow. And we got the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. Was Osberry says on the wiki? Sure, feel free to share. I am, you have my curiosity. Oops. And it does not look like that tree had any of the fruit stuff growing on it, which is tragic. Oh, I should probably also get rid of this stuff. That's the problem with arc wood. It grows in a way where you can't chop it down cleanly. Hopefully I'll be able to get the the fruits that grow on them too. I mean, I can always try to find an Arkwood forest, I guess. Oh, let's see if I can get lucky and find a proper forest. Hope you're gonna follow me, because we're gonna go zooming now. Oh, hello. I think there's a special village type that can only spawn in this biome. With different mobs as well. Let's see if I can get lucky enough to find some. What is this rock type? Ice! Oh, that's black ice. Can I get that? Packed black ice, but sadly it can't be... Ah, it doesn't have EMC. That is sad. Lava lake right next to massive piles of snow, huh? Fun. Does not look like I'm lucky enough to see that special village type, settlement, whatever. Alright. Do I have this Arkwood type already? Yes. Does it have fruits? Oh, it does, it does, it does. Got it. Now I can grow this stuff. I only need one in order to grow more of it. It's just like with cocoa beans. And I don't think I have... Oh! Found it! Pretty sure this has a special mob type. Which means that's one more mob for me to kill. You also have broken beds, it seems. You know what? Let me set my spawn here. How far did I travel? A decent bit. Let's have a look around. Oh, and I can learn green mushroom. Nice. I can learn how to green mushroom. That is perfect. Now, where are the residents of this fine area? Pretty sure they're supposed to be residents. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll gladly rob a village if it's uninhabited, but... I heard something. There's definitely life forms around. There they are! What are you? Do you want gold nuggets? No. Anyway, I'll grab your bell. And I suppose I will kill one of you. Pumpkin Warden. That's what you are. Interesting. You know what? We'll do it the easy way. There. Now I don't need to keep sorting everything. We'll go a little bit longer and then we'll wrap things up. What kind of beach do we have over here? Is that a regular beach? It's a white sand beach. Okay. Anything interesting up on this mountain? That consists of black ice, which is very intriguing. I really wish I could convert that into EMC. Oh! Interesting, the pumpkin biome continues over here. How curious. Welcome back. Yeah, no worries. If you had to do something, you had to do something. Totally understand that. That looks like some kind of structure over there, and that might be a new tree type? Probably isn't a new tree type. It isn't. Anyway, what do we have over here? Mind if I swing by, see what you are protecting? I feel like there's a zombie spawner here. Hey, fine, I'll go and put the leaf back correctly. Just 1 second. Thank you. There. Happy? I did put it back correctly. Because you asked so nicely. Whoa! Ravine through an iceberg, huh? Fun. Oh, that's also fun. You're very welcome. Hang on, isn't this dead wood type a unique wood type that I don't have a lot of? In which case I should get it so I can reproduce it. Of course you would make me write about it. Oh, I already have. Already have that, huh? Well, it's fine, doesn't hurt to grab a bit of extra stuff. I have no idea with what goal I'm currently traveling, other than just for the sake of traveling. And the cute Wixie, oh wow. Is that a new flower? Knew it. Also, some of my armor broke, I'm gonna have to replace that next time I go back to base. You definitely tell it's struggling to generate a little bit. Which, you know, fine by me. So long as it does generate. I would really like to get some land again, like solid land, not just ice. Ah, there we go. And there's some light on the map. Is there probably just a lava lake, if I had to guess. Wait, where is it? I could have sworn it showed some light on the map here. Huh, weird. Hello! Well, you definitely belong to me, because I am 90% sure I don't have the green one yet. And now I'm 100% sure, because I just confirmed that. Oh, wait. Haha, there's stuff below. Always start from the bottom. There we go. Random husk, okay. Yep, I am not traveling alone anymore. That is actually pretty nice. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Sometimes the angular momentum is a lot more than you'd expect. But it looks like this tree also had no fruits on it, huh? That is a tragedy. I was hoping, but I guess I'll have to keep looking. Let's see if this village has a waystone that I can just reuse without having to set up my own. Because normally most villages have one somewhere. Just a matter of locating it. Let's see if I can get a bird's eye view. Curious. Nothing over here. Have I actually stumbled on one of the rare villages without a waystone? Either that or I'm just blind, which also wouldn't be anything surprising. Huh. Yeah, I guess this village might actually just not have a waystone. That is kind of sad. Oh, hello. In that case, I guess I'll just set up my own waystone over here in the gravel area. Yeah, sure, works for me. Okay. Overworld. Done. Alright, let's go to base. Yep, 119.2. That is in fact the version I'm on. Okay, let's deposit everything. Okay. Most things I collected can actually go in here again, so in they go. And again, I learned a few new things by doing this. Okay. What else do I still have? Right, this stuff. Ethereum. And this goes into the magic chest for now. Now let's put stuff into storage and then get into fishing position. And again, after the stream, I will see if I can somehow figure out some storage solutions. I think storage also partially is a little bit more of a problem because I just moved Tribe 9 back over onto my main drive again. Which, you know, it wasn't on there for the longest time. But I had an error, which means I had to reinstall it. And for the reinstall, I had to switch drives because otherwise... yeah. Right. I should be able, if I do it right here. Yep. As long as I do it there, I can do it. Now I can get rid of it by simply dispelling it with the thingy, right? Oh, interesting. And while you have a summon out, you have limited mana. Interesting. If a summon dies, does that also just return the summon to the spellbook? I assume so, right? How about we find out? I kind of want to find out if that also works. Let's find out again. Oh! Oh, they have extra security for that. No problem, I was able to get around the security before. I can do it again. Never mind, these things are more resilient. Okay, fist. Now it works. Again, I figured out the trick while killing waifus. It seems it works for this too. Because waifus are immune to player attacks and to weapon attacks, it seems. But when you are not a player and you are not using a weapon, then they are not immune. Wow. These things are durable. Interesting! I just learned something. It says Wixie Familiar specifically. That means regular Wixies and Wixie Familiars are marked as two separate entities. Huh. I'm gonna have to test that theory at some point by summoning another Wixie, but that it will not be today. Because we are pretty much done for the day. There we go. I'll AFK off screen once again. And with that, we're gonna find someone to raid. summon her? I'll check that next time. But it should work. It should work, as you said. You know what? How about we raid Alex? I was thinking of raiding Lyra today again, because Lyra was here earlier. But Alex is also playing Minecraft, so... it's more topical to raid Alex, I think. Right? We can agree? We can agree on that? Yes? Good. Not even gonna wait for a response to that question, because I know it's obviously a good target. So here we go. Over to Alex, who's playing not modded Minecraft, but hardcore Minecraft, which is a whole different journey. So everyone, thank you for joining me. Again, I'll be back tomorrow with another mod added. You already know which mod is gonna get added, to be fair, at least if you were there earlier, you know. Not gonna be anything too major. But I hope to see you around. I will hopefully have cleared out some storage space so we won't run into too much lag, and I will see you around then. Have a good one, and goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, usual drill. You know it by now. You should know it by now, at least, unless this is the first VOD you're watching, in which case, what are you doing? Go back and watch every single part of the series. All joking aside, if you do want to catch me live in the future, you can do so. All you have to do is check the description down below. There's a link to my Twitch, where I stream every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, though that is a little bit more irregular. In any event, thank you so much for joining me, and who knows, maybe I will get to see you around in another stream. But until then, have a good one, and goodbye.